Good morning, everyone. I am Aliana Shafi B. Labitad, and today we're going to report about human flourishing in science and technology. But first, let's go. Let me read the learning outcomes. Learning outcomes. Discuss what technology reveals. Examine modern technology and its role in human flourishing, and explain the role of art in a technological world. The progress of human civilizations throughout history mirrors the development of science and technology. Humanity, as both bearer and beneficiary of this advancement, flourishes and finds meaning in the world that it builds. In pursuing the good life, however, humans may unconsciously acquire, consume, or even destroy what the world offers. Thus, it becomes necessary to reflect on the things that truly matter. As the German philosopher Martin Heidegger suggests, science and technology must be regarded not only as tools of progress but also as essential aspects of human life that merit reflective and meditative thinking. So, human progress grows with science and technology. But while they make life better, they can also harm us and nature. So we must reflect, as Heidegger said, on how they shape our lives or not or not just use them as tools. So in science and technology, despite their technical and methodical nature, give meaning to human existence. They should not only be valued for their practical utility but also examined for their broader impact on humanity. Gadgets, machine, appliances, and vehicles all serve as tools that simplify life and provide knowledge, comfort, and efficiency. Meanwhile, medical research exemplifies how science and technology can ensure a good quality of life through disease prevention and the development of cures. Technology as a mode of revealing. In his seminal work, The Question Concerning the Technology, Heidegger challenges the conventional understanding of technology. Traditionally, technology is defined in two ways. So first, technology as a mean to an end. Second, technology as a human activity. So these instrumental and anthropological definitions emphasize the functional and utilitarian aspects of technology. While correct, Heidegger argues they are not sufficient to capture the essence of technology. So for him, the true essence of technology can only be revealed through deeper reflection. Heidegger also proposes that technology should be envisioned as a mode of revealing. It is not merely a set of tools but a way of bringing forth the truth. So Heidegger draws on ancient Greek concepts to deepen this perspective. So first, aletheia, or unhiddenness or disclosure of truth. Poiesis, the act of bringing forth or making, often associated with poetry or artistic creation. Next, techne, skill, art, or craft. The root word of technology. So from this perspective, technology is poiesis that reveals truth. To view technology as poetry requires a reflective and sensitive mindset, one that resists the distraction of a fast-paced, consumer-driven world. So in conclusion, science and technology are not merely instruments of convenience or progress. They are deeply tied to human meaning and truth. Heidegger's philosophy urges us to move beyond superficial views of technology and embrace it as a form of revealing that enriches our understanding of the world.
Hello everyone, I am Dario Isarsina Jr. I will be reporting my assigned topic, which is technology and choices. Class, Heidegger says technology can be a way of revealing truth, which, which he calls choices. But modern technology is just different. It doesn't gently reveal, it forces nature to give up its resources. For example, think of mining. Mining doesn't just reveal minerals naturally, it drills, blasts, and it's trapped aggressively to meet human demand. So instead of harmonious relationship with nature, modern technology often becomes exploitative. So the next is the modern technology's nature. Now, notice how modern technologies works on our terms, not nature. We want food even with it not seasoned. Technology make it possible. We want instant answer. Information is always at our fingertips through Google and AI. We even defy gravity to travel into space. This shows how powerful humans have become, controlling and ordering nature instead of adapting to it. We don't aim anymore. We demand, extract, process, and store everything for consumption. Next one is standing reserve. So Heidegger uses the concept of standing reserve to describe modern technology. This means everything is in nature, including resources, and sometimes even people are treated as things always ready for use. Um, think about cloud storage. All of our data is kept ready for access anytime. All agricultural, large-scale farming stockpiles foods not just for need, but for profit. Transportation too. Planes, cars, fuels always on standby for demands. The danger is in that when we see anything as resources, we lose respect for nature and even reduce humans to resource for labor or consumption.
Questioning as the piety of thought. So, means that the act of the questioning, it is a profound, almost religious devotions to understanding and truth, particularly in response to potentially dangerous and limiting ways technology can frame our thinking. So, an example, questioning the ethical implication and new AI development, like questioning its potential impacts to ensure it serves humanity's greater good rather than being used over.
Good day, each and everyone. My topic is all about inframing, a way of revealing in modern technology. So, in philosophy, particularly in works of Martin Heidegger, technology is not only seen as a collection of tools, but also is a way of understanding and engaging with the world. One of Heidegger's most important ideas is inframing. So, inframing explains how modern technology shapes the way human views reality and how it reveals the world to us. So, what is inframing? So, inframing refers to the way modern technology orders and interpret the world. Instead of seeing nature something with its own value, inframing makes us view it mainly as a resource to be used and controlled. For example, a river is no longer just a natural wonder, but it becomes a source of hydroelectric power. Second, a forest is not simply living things or ecosystem, but it is seen as a timber to be cut down and used for constructions. In this sense, technology does not use nature but also changes how humans perceive it. According to Heidegger, every technology is a way of revealing the truth. In ancient times, tools and crafts revealed nature by working with it. For example, farming. It revealed the fertility of the land. But in the modern technology, revealing happens through challenge natures and forcing it to provide resources. This is a new kind of revealing, one that prioritizes efficiency, control, and productivity. The danger of inframing. The danger lies in the fact that inframing limits how we see the world. If we only see things as resources, we might reduce human to human resources, and even views ourselves as objects to be optimized. This way of thinking can cause people of losing touch with the deeper meanings of life and existence.
Hello everyone, I am Charity Zamora Aloni, and this time I am going to discuss the topic human person swallowed by technology. So, do you have any idea what are the relationship between human and technology? So, let's tackle that later. Human person swallowed by technology. So, the main points here are humans don't fully control nature. Getting swallowed by technology means losing our essence, and being always online reduces authentic encounters. So think about how many people spend hours scrolling on social media instead of talking to family at the dinner table. So that's an example of how technology can swallow our real life connections. Another example is online shopping. Yes, it's convenient, but the constant shipping and packaging waste contribute to population and climate change. In this sense, technology sometimes serves comfort, but at the cost of our humanity and environment. So the next is essence of technology. Um, Essence of technology is not just machines, but its meaning and impact. According to Heidegger or Martin Heidegger, the essence of technology is nothing technological. So, for example, let's take a smartphones as an example. So, the phone itself is just a device, but its real essence lies in how it changes our lives. It connects us to people across the globe, but at the same time, it can isolate us from those sitting next to us. So, or consider renewable energy technologies like solar panels. They are machines, but their true essence is in what they represent, a possible solution to climate change, a saving power within the danger of industrial population. And last is human relationship with technology. So the main points are problems cannot be solved by simply rejecting technology. We remain chained if we only accept, avoid, or resist it. Treating technology as a neutral blind us to its real impact. Balance is needed. So, for example, think of an online learning during the pandemic. Some people resisted it at first, but it became necessary. If we just rejected it, students would have stopped learning. But if we simply accept it as neutral, we ignore issues like screen fatigue or unequal internet access. Another example is an artificial intelligence or AI. If we only see it as neutral tool, we might miss how it influences jobs, privacy, and even decision making in society. That's why we need balance. We should use technology wisely, staying aware of its deeply effects.
Good day, ma'am. Good day, classmates. Our topic is arts as a way of inframing. I will discuss now. What is arts as a way of inframing? Inframing is a concept by the German philosopher Martin Heidegger, especially in his essay The Question Concerning Technology. Specifically, the way modern technology reduces the world to a collection word of source to be controlled and used. Two types of thinking. Calculative thinking see everything as a resource to be used. This is what technology encourages. Dito dito tayo kumuha ng mga resource sa thinking technology. Number 2, meditative thinking. Stepping back to reflect and appreciate the world. This is what art helps us do. The goal art helps us show the poetic nature of things, not just the usefulness. Example arts of in-framing, a mode in revealing inherent in modern technology that treats nature as a standing reserve to be exploited.
Good day, ma'am. My name is Alisa Sango. So, my topic is about art as a way of enframing. So, how art fight back? So, art fights back is against it is enframing by revealing the true essence of things that technology often hides. So, while technology focuses on making things for a utility, art aims to bring things into being in a meaningful, even poetic way. Art helps us reconnect with the world behind just seeing it as a resources. Just example of first is revealing versus obscuring. So while technology hides the true essence of things, art reveals it. So second is different thickness. Second is a different thickness. The Greeks so technically the root of technology as a bringing forth of something into a being, like a beautiful work of art, and modern technology, however, simply makes things. So modern technology is in contrast, is a sense of simply making things without necessarily focusing on a deeper creation or beauty. So the third is art purpose. So art can help us reclaim this original poetic meaning of creation and reconnect with the world in a more meaningful way. So art allows us to reconnect with the world in a more meaningful and profound way. The next is the problem with technology. So first, enframing. The enframing is technology has reduced nature and object to the mere resources. A river becomes a power source. A tree is just a timber. Timber is the wood that been prepared for use and building or carpentry. The next is loss of connection. So we lost the ability to truly see the essence of things. We forget how to be poetic.